Welcome to another episode of Rainbow Popcorn. We are 2 out of 3 brothers watching movies through a rainbow lens. Hello, Brett.
Hello, Lee.
How are you?
I'm confused. How are you?
Good. We're both wearing movie musical T-shirts.
Yeah.
It's a shame I don't have a Chicago one. And you don't have a Dreamgirls one.
No, I don't.
Bill Condon is the reference there.
Yeah.
Written for the screen and directed by
Bill
Bill
Condon.
Condon. In the case of The Kiss of the Spider-Woman,
Yep.
based on the stage musical. Next
Which was
credit.
based
on the novel.
A novel, which was also made into a movie and now is a movie musical.
So it went
la
novel,
Dreamgirls. Mean Girls.
Novel, movie, stage musical.
Novel.
Stage musical,
potentially
movie music.
novel, play, movie, stage musical, movie musical.
So the novel wasn't a musical. Novels
No.
can't be musicals.
Well, but musicals can be quite novel.
But like in the... why am I asking you
What?
what the novel was about?
So what it was about was these two Argentinian people in prison.
No, but like what was in the novel? You
Well,
don't know.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. And because the original movie is not available on any of my streaming platforms, I haven't seen that either.
We had to go and see the J-Lo version at the cinema. Let's have a drink, and then I want to try a new thing, right? Because it's been at least a month since we changed something in the format.
So I bought these ones,
Yeah.
something different. It's called Ugly, which this movie is not.
None of this movie is
ugly. If
ugly.
there's one thing this movie is not, it's not ugly.
Yep.
Okay.
If there's one thing the movie is not,
it's ugly.
ugly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But this is called Ugly.
You're
the
really
drink.
scraping the barrel when the least good-looking person in your movie is Diego Luna.
I know, right? Vodka with mango passion and soda.
Okay.
Carbon negative, party positive.
Party
That's just good life
Party
advice.
with purpose.
Yeah.
Sustainable Australian vodka.
Distributed and manufactured by Stillwater Spirits in Keysborough. There you go. It's a local.
Oh, great.
So we'll crack this open.
All right.
was
Oh, yours
in
fizzed a
sync.
bit.
It did.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh.
I can taste a lot of passion,
Yeah.
just like this movie. Some could say.
Yeah, okay. Yes, there is passion in there.
I want to try something new, and
Okay,
I forgot
great.
to tell you about this before we
Okay,
hit
we're
record.
on our toes.
I
Unlike
think-
J-Lo's dancing.
At the start of our reviews, we give our score,
Okay.
and then spend the
And then
next
I have
hour
to
trying to justify
it. Okay.
it. Okay, because I feel like, I thought something new because I feel like for the first time ever in the history of Two Drink Cinema / Rainbow Popcorn,
We'll just
we disagree.
well, for me it kind of depends what they were trying to do.
Well, no, we've just seen it. Like we've just come from the cinema.
Yeah.
What is your number before we talk about it?
Out of
5.25.
5 point out of 5.25. I'm thinking like a 2
Oh, okay.
or a 2.5, that kind of range.
I'm thinking a 3.75.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's generous.
I really liked it. I think Bill Condon's done it again.
I don't think he has. Oh my God, we disagree.
We disagree.
So, movie is Diego Luna's in prison and then,
Is a political prisoner.
is political prisoner in Argentina. Nah, sorry.
Argentinian prison.
in the 80s,
Early 80s.
the early
yeah.
80s. Then another prisoner joins his cell, a homosexual man. And then, we're bored. You don't want me to talk. Here, let me retell you the telling of my favorite movie.
Yeah.
I get it, but I didn't get it.
I think the we're bored, let me tell you about a movie. I feel like in a novel, there's a lot more that comes before that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a lot more getting to know each other. And in the movie, this movie, because we haven't watched the other one, there is how can you not live without the movie? Because
Yes.
Valentine is a very serious man.
He's a political prisoner.
Because he's a political prisoner and he's very single-minded in his politics.
Yeah.
And I think it's the disruption of that Molina is in there for character-wise.
Yeah.
And so I think not just let me recount a movie, let me recount an average classic musical.
So that's where I got distracted.
Really?
Well, because it was bad. So the musical was bad,
Yeah.
right? So then you're just like, this is a bad movie. But then I kept getting distracted being like, oh, wait, is it meant to be bad?
Yes, because Melina says, no one says it's a good movie, but I love it.
But then it was just, it wasn't quite obvious enough for me to be like, they're taking the piss.
Okay. I thought some of the taking the piss and it being like, this is a bad movie is because every time it went back to the musical, it's just like, this looks like Singing in the Rain.
Yeah.
Not that, and I'm definitely not saying Singing in the Rain is bad.
There was one scene in particular that I was like, okay, is that the same set?
Was it the
red one?
Charisse moment?
Yes, it was. Where it's all red and she's wearing green.
And she's sexy, and that is the sexy moment of Singing in the Rain.
Yeah.
And actually, not that Jennifer Lopez is not sexy in every other scene in this movie that she's in. Yeah. She's stunning.
Yeah.
Ridiculously
even with
stunning.
the terrible Spider-Woman wig.
Yes. And I think one thing that they did was made the musical look derivative as a hint of this is bad. They made it look like Singing in the Rain or a B-grade horror in the Kiss the Spider-Woman, her walking down the steps with the smoke.
Yeah.
But as the story goes on, Melina starts to tell more of the story and it cuts between musical to distract me, real life is shit, torture, political prisoner, there's a revolution starting. Then it hits this point of where he sings the song of the movies are a distraction for me from my shit life, which is not the title of the song, but it may as well be.
Yeah. When it's kind of not the musical, but he's singing in real life.
Come play with me. Not I wish I was a woman.
Oh, okay, yes.
Come play with me. When Diego Luna is getting tortured, he's like,
yeah.
help me,
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez. You're my only hope.
Yeah.
I need to get out of this and the movies distract me. So it's a little bit like all that stuff is happening, the real stuff, and I'm telling you the movie to try and just like convince you that movies are okay, but also to connect with you because I've just instantly fallen in love with you. But then with that song, it turns then into art imitating life, imitating art.
Yeah, which got a bit much. Bit on the nose.
That song was very on the nose.
Yeah.
And him saying, help me and distract me.
Yes.
I felt was a bit on the nose, but
it's also like he just got bashed by the police officer, the prison guards. Oh, and then, the bit we're up to in the movie is the guy just got bashed.
Yeah. And I feel like that it starts as, let me tell you about a movie and convince you that there's more to life than reading Lennon, not John. And then it becomes, let me try to connect with you because I'm in love with you. And I feel like there's something here, and now I'm trying to make you fall in love with me.
Yeah.
which you didn't like?
Oh, no. I did, but I didn't. Like, there was a bit, I was just like, it kind of came a bit out of nowhere. It did lead up to it, but it was also just like, this is going to happen. Let's just do it.
Yeah.
But because I also think that there's some scenes that I was just like, do we need this bit where he shits his pants?
Well, that was my thought was a bit like, because also one thing we haven't mentioned is Melina is in there as an informant.
Yeah.
For the warden to try and get something on Valentine to try and quash this revolution. And I think the shitting the pants, the being poisoned is
vulnerability and yada yada.
It's him being vulnerable, but
now
it's
you
also
can trust me.
Yeah, Melina caring for him when he didn't have to. And there could be things to be said that, gays are weak in that way of just caring about people too much and nurturing people. And it is the early 80s. And so I think that's the point of the shitting the pants thing.
Yeah. It seemed unnecessary.
What I think was unnecessary.
I think it could have been replaced by something not as stupid.
I think that him being poisoned and him being sick and him shitting his pants and him needing to be cared for is a good scene. The graphic, how much we saw of the shit in his underwear, I don't think we needed to see that.
Yeah. It was also the lines of it of just like, did it go through? And he's like, your underwear got most of it. Like, that's a bad line.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But it does also set the contrast of life is literally at that point shit.
Mm.
And then it goes to a movie scene that is beautiful and technicolor.
J-Lo shitting her pants.
I thought J-Lo was very good.
If this is such a backhanded compliment. If she was meant to be bad, she was good. There's my summary of the movie. There you go.
I didn't think her acting was outstanding, but I don't think it's meant to be.
I didn't think there was much good acting in this movie.
Her singing was very good.
I think her singing was auto-tuned to the shit, but was good. But the dancing was not good. It just looked a bit stiff and under-rehearsed.
It looked like a poppy dancer trying to do Broadway and Latin.
Yeah.
Even though she is Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, but she's Jenny from the Block.
It looked like Jenny from the Block.
Yeah.
Trying to dance like Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
And it also sounded like Jenny from the Block trying not to have a Block accent.
Yeah.
Trying to have a neutrally bit Latin, bit American accent. Mm-hmm. But then the occasional Jenny from the Block pronounced word popped in there.
Yeah. Because there was some bits that it was just like, and you know who was bad? The woman that was in the musical, the other love interest, I guess, Paulina or something.
Yeah. Well, I've got the cast on the screen there.
Oh, there, Paulina.
Oh yeah. I thought I didn't look across to Paulina.
I don't know why she got credited after Villager.
Well, yeah, this is Google though, Village. And also Johnny Desiderio doesn't have a picture on Google.
He doesn't.
So I feel like also the warden should be ahead of Marta. She's in one song.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah.
Anyway, we're not reviewing Google's cast listing.
We could. I thought she was bad. Like, and not in a, bad, but just bad.
Yeah, I didn't think she was great. I thought Melina was good. Acting, singing was good.
Much. Singing was very good, but I don't know. It was a bit. I've already said on the nose. Let me come up with another one. It was a bit
jumped the shark.
It jumped the shark a bit. No, I don't know. It was almost melodramatic, but not.
There were a couple of moments where I wondered if he forgot if he was in musical or movie bit.
Yeah.
Like overacting in the musical bit, fine.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is. That when Diego Luna first like grabs him and pushes him against the wall,
That was
was a
bad.
little bit much. But I think the acting towards the end, his acting was good. Of the what's going to happen, then getting out and becoming the informant that ends up. What should I spot?
I mean, don't if you haven't seen it, don't listen.
Okay, I'm going to put that in the title. Kiss the Spider Woman 2025. If you haven't seen
Don't listen. But it's also, would you, at that point, you guess he's going to die. There you go.
Because he also does say the line.
In the musical, that character that he's playing dies.
Sacrifices himself for love. And the cause.
And the cause.
Not the band.
Not the band.
And he, by the way, I did see you in a Facebook group recently gloating that you got to see Toss the Feathers live when someone was like, that's the biggest regret in my life.
And then I was like, not to rub it in, but fuck you. Because
also the drone show was really good.
And then I got a friend request from Andrea Court. That's definitely the real her. Anyway.
With a link to subscribe to her website or something.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Anyway,
the Kiss the Spider Woman is what we're talking about. And yeah, there's parallels, as I said, art imitating life, imitating art. Because then it's like, he got bashed in the musical and he got bashed in real life. Other way around. He got bashed in real life and he got bashed in the musical.
Yep.
But then sacrifice himself for love is put in the musical and then he does it in real life. So there's a bit of both of those things going on.
So is the Spider-Woman / Ingrid Luna / Aurora a personification of political struggles?
Well, that's what I thought. Is Ingrid Luna / Aurora Luis Molina, and is the Spider-Woman the military occupation of Argentina? And then
maybe
is Aurora's assistant the revolution?
I don't know.
Or is...
No, because the revolution doesn't die.
No. Diego Luna is also playing the photographer.
But that's what kind of missed the mark for me as well. It's just like it wasn't always lining up
paralleled.
Like life imitating art, and then it was, but then it wasn't. And at one point it was like song, they go back to the cell. Song, they go back to cell. Then a big gap of nothing. Or them just in the cell. Or whatever. And then this and this and that and nude here. Okay, now we're doing a song again. I also didn't like the songs.
The songs were not ones that are going to stick in your head and not super memorable, I don't think. The song...
And they all sounded the same.
I Wish I Was a Woman. That felt on the nose to me as well. Like... And I guess the further you go, the more you think, is this him actually telling the story, or is him just telling a story to the guy in the cell that he wants to be in love with? And then he becomes unreliable in what story he's telling, which also a part of that is that want to be a woman thing. Is that a one that's in the show, or is it just him singing to himself that he wants to be Jennifer Lopez?
That felt more of like a singing to himself.
Because he did say at the start, I'm going to recast this assistant as the less closeted gay version.
Yeah. But yeah.
It's hard to know that one. And I think that's part of it.
Yes. Or is he just insane? Is he just mentally unstable?
Was he just in his cell by himself the whole time?
Maybe.
The whole thing is a prison-induced dream sequence.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
So do I, because he died in the end.
And it was in the paper.
Yeah. Which, that bit was bad.
No, but he could have died in the end.
I know.
But I guess we see Diego Luna's character outside, but no one talks to Diego Luna's character outside.
No, even when he's standing there with a red cloth in his hand.
He is Valentin Aregui, which I've said wrong. Tyler Durden style.
Okay.
Yeah?
So he's Brad Pitt. He's Tyler Durden to Edward Norton's character's name I can't remember.
Yep.
How bad's that?
Well, Tyler Durden is the character to remember.
Can't remember. Do you ever hear his? You would. Anyway.
It's literally part of the point of the movie is that Edward Norton is a very forgettable character.
Yeah.
So you're allowed to forget him. I don't remember Meatloaf's character's name or Helena Bonham Carter's character's name. Oh, yeah, Bob. Yeah.
Nancy.
Not Bob and Nancy.
Okay.
I feel like sometimes
it's actually going to kind of annoy me.
I feel sometimes we should do this live, like on YouTube or something, and then people can abuse us in the comments live rather than waiting.
Yep, I'm fine with that.
Because someone then just be like, you fucking idiot, Edward Norton's character's name in Fight Club is this. You looking it up?
I have to, because it's really annoying me.
I don't think Kiss of the Spider Woman is like that, though.
No. Edward Norton's character's name is Narrator. So he doesn't have a name.
You don't know his name, yeah.
Robert Paulson is Meatloaf. That's actually, his name was Robert Paulson.
Sarah's dad.
It's spelled different, sorry.
Oh, okay, sorry.
And Helena Bonham Carter, Marla.
Marla Hooch.
Marla Hooch.
Okay.
Anything you suggest? A lot of night games. Okay. Now I want to watch that. Okay.
Fight Club.
So, no, A League of Their Own.
Have we watched Fight Club?
No, because we're not allowed to talk about it.
Yeah.
Which we just did for 10 minutes.
Fight Club was mentioned in another movie I watched recently, Blink Twice.
Yeah, what was the name of the movie?
Uh-huh.
So, back on topic.
Yes.
What I think it did do well was the look of the movie, particularly the cinematography and the brightness
of the Technicolor musical. Yep.
The costumes were very good.
Yeah.
Oh, what a struggle. Oh, I have to make Jennifer Lopez look sexy. Oh, what do I put her in? A fucking paper bag.
Well,
like you could put her in anything.
My favorite costume was they were like, we're going to put her in a suit. Okay, I'll get the trousers ready. No trousers.
No. It's Jennifer Lopez. She doesn't need pants.
It's just a jacket. Yeah, but like a coat? No.
No.
Just a suit jacket?
Yeah.
Oh, and like stockings? No, it's Jennifer Lopez. We just want to see her legs.
Yeah.
And then, the green suit, you'll have pants. Yeah, but halfway through the number, she's going to tear them off.
Yeah, and then rip off one half of the jacket and then the other half of the jacket.
Yeah. One thing they didn't do was like she was behind a curtain, but the curtain was very see-through. It wasn't teasing at all.
Yeah,
like,
it wasn't burlesque teasing.
Normally
kind of
in
thing.
that kind of stuff, she like goes through the curtain and then you just see a flick out each way. But that wasn't the case. You just kind of watched her take the clothes off.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll need to watch it again to watch the dancing. I don't think the dancing was like top-notch amazing.
No.
But there was a lot of it.
There was. Like she does a lot in this movie.
I thought she was very good.
I just missed the mark.
You know what? I almost think, and you can take this with a little bit of the musical parts of this movie are not meant to be outstanding.
Mm-hmm.
This could be the role she was born to play.
Well, she was meant to play someone bad in a musical.
She was meant to, and I like J-Lo and I like Jenny from the Block. Let's Get Loud is right up there.
Okay, great.
She's not an amazing actress.
Nope.
Quote Geely, quote Made in Manhattan.
Quote that movie she made last year where she did a movie of her album that was terrible.
Hustlers. She is not an actress, right? She's she's not an actress, right?
Yeah. She's a singer/actress, not an actress/singer.
And I feel like if this was IRL, Ingrid Luna would be just someone who is a very good singer and not a triple threat like a 1.5.5 threat.
Okay.
Like a very good singer, bit of acting, bit of dancing.
Doesn't nail all of them, but
Yeah.
they're there.
They're there enough for her to be in the golden age musicals, but not the Singing in the Rain level of musical in the golden age of cinema.
In that time, she's not Judy Garland.
No. But she's like, Judy Garland turned this down, and we don't think it's going to be big enough for us to get someone else big, so we're going to give it to Luna.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And so I think in that, full respect to Jennifer Lopez, that is the role Jennifer Lopez is
nailed
born
it.
to play.
Okay. All right.
Yeah?
Yeah. The other question I had.
Who played Villager? Lynn
No.
Fabian.
No. Would it have been better if it was not in English? There's 2 political prisoners in Argentina speak Spanish.
Yeah, that's a choice. I think that's okay. I think it's just like...
The musical would still be in English because it's a Hollywood musical.
Yeah. But I just think they just went with too hard, too much reading.
Yeah, okay.
I think...
But still, I would have raised that question.
think
if I was one of the 87 executive producers of this movie, including half the cast, I would have asked the question.
Including Jennifer Lopez's ex-husband/husband/ex-husband, Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because he was because they were together when the movie was made, I believe.
Yes.
And then they broke up. And then when they were doing all the press and the red carpets, they had to be like together for that.
Yeah, but I think if you've been together, married, not together, married, I think you can still do red carpets. Like they don't hate each other.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like if they hated each other, they wouldn't have probably gotten remarried.
Yeah.
Like I think they got remarried because they're friends. They're like, let's give this another shot.
But it's also the movies they do together are bad.
This one's not bad. It's not Geely.
Well, I haven't seen Geely because
No
I'm
one
scared.
has. As the guy in the row behind me said, well, no one went to see Geely.
Who's really? Somebody
Yeah.
said that. Oh.
No one did. It is also bad though.
There's a funny bit in Will and Grace.
Yeah.
There's a few. And Jack's talking to someone and they're like, it's like we're Ben Affleck. It's like we were both kind of successful and then one went more successful.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly what the point in the actual story was.
Yep.
And it's like you're Matt Damon and I'm Ben Affleck and I just made Geely. And then he goes, I just made Geely, and then he sits down and then he goes, or this one. Or this one. And he names like 4 movies. It's very funny.
He's had an interesting career, Ben. Very young with Good Will Hunting. Wrote and starred in
He's been a bit up and down.
Argo.
Gone Girl.
Although, like Argo is good, but it's the one when we all flew to Bali that Dad watched, hoping to put him to sleep.
Yeah, he said. I remember when he's like, oh, I wanted to nap, so I put on a Ben Affleck movie. There's your review, Ben. Sorry.
And then, there's Daredevil. And then Batman.
Yeah.
His Batman, which was...
Anyway, we're not going to list his whole IMDb credits.
Why not?
Because I don't know enough of them. Anyway, so...
Probably couldn't name any more, actually.
The directing was odd. Because obviously you almost have to direct 2 movies the way you do it.
Yep.
Which he's done before.
Yes.
But some of I think the directing of the musical part of the movie was more successful than some of the shots and some of the choices in the real life bit.
I feel like that's where his strength is, though, Bill Condon, obviously.
Yeah.
And so you would expect that to be better. I thought the prison stuff was very simple.
But because there was sometimes it was like stationary, but then it was almost like handheld at some points, and then it was like following, and then it wasn't. It was just to like pick one.
Inconsistent.
Just put it in the room. So it's like a play.
I definitely think there was that, but the strength of both was the look in terms of colour and cinematography and stuff, which is not Bill Condon. He has a cinematographer. But I think the contrast of that was very good, the very dark.
Well, yeah.
And even the
I think
look.
that's easy to do.
Yeah, but even...
Like everything's bright and colourful and, okay, everything in this room, grey. Done.
Yeah. And then, a little bit of the colour of whatever robe that Melina's wearing. They also, I think, did very well to make them look a bit more tired and haggard in the cinema. Except when Diego Luna said he hadn't washed in a number of days, and then Luis took his shirt off and his back was clean.
Yeah, it was just scarred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you haven't washed in a prison,
you're
not going to have clean skin.
No.
That's a very minor thing to pick on, though.
It is. But it's
That's
true.
why it's not 4.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
why it's
that's the 0.25 for the clean back.
Yep.
Great.
I also you kind of said it before, I think the move from cellmates to friends was an okay one, but then from friends to can I touch you? Yes, I'm going to have sex with you.
Yep.
Very quick.
Yes.
Inevitable, as you said.
Yeah.
But it was just like, where does it hurt? Oh, in my
penis.
In my heart. And then he just touched him and he goes, can I touch you as well? And he touches his little head scar. And then all of a sudden the sex happens.
And then bend over, basically.
Yeah. Which was very quick and too quick story-wise, because stories need some build-up, but also I think too quick characterization-wise, because there wasn't a build-up of Diego Luna accepting I'm in love with this guy. And because it went from can touch to sex that quickly, it almost felt more like we've just been in a cell for this long, we're going to have sex.
Yeah, it didn't seem like love.
Didn't seem love.
But then apparently it was.
But then we didn't see that sex. The sex we saw was after they kissed, and kiss means love.
Right, okay.
It means make love, not fuck.
Yeah, okay.
Apparently.
Yeah. A fair lot of F-bombs dropped as well, of different varieties.
Yeah.
And the Matagon as well.
Yes. I thought,
But I get it, but also no. Like, whatever.
Yeah, what was I watching the other day and there was swearing in it and it didn't make sense? Oh, I watched the first episode of Welcome to Derry.
Okay.
On HBO Max. And I feel like it's written for youths more than written for adults.
Is that the one that's about the Troubles in Ireland?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep. It's those high school girls.
Yeah, Derry girls, but with a clown.
Yep. The clown represents the Troubles.
Okay. SNL, if you're listening.
Nah, it's not a fart joke. SNL won't do it these days.
And you can't get
Chloe Finneman to do an impression.
Yeah, you can't. Well, she probably could actually do a decent impression
of any of those girls.
How do you get Bowen Yang in there? Oh, he can be it.
He'll be the clown.
Yeah, cool.
Because he loves a costume.
That's the only two people in the cast I can name, apart from Keenan and...
He's been there forever.
The Weekend Update. That's all I've got. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Anyway.
I watched Welcome to Derry, which is based on the novel, based on the movie
prequel.
It.
Right. Okay.
It's not really based on the novel. Nothing in there, because in the first episode, spoiler, you don't even see the clown.
Okay.
I'm like, if you're going to cast Bill Skarsgård, put him in every fucking episode.
Oh, I see. Reprise his role.
He does. If you're going to put Bill Skarsgård as it again, every episode, I reckon.
Yeah. Okay.
Even a little bit. The kids in that swear a lot, and it's set in the early 60s. And I know people swore, right?
Okay.
But I feel like...
Dropping C-bombs?
No.
Okay.
F's
that's
and
fine.
S's.
That's fine.
No, but I feel like kids in the early 60s wouldn't have sworn like these kids
Depends on
swear.
the kid.
These are good kids.
The gangs in West Side Story, if
One's
it wasn't a
nerd.
movie made in the 60s, would have sworn.
Yeah, but not general kids from Derry.
Okay.
That's an aside.
Derry's a made-up place, Lee.
Says you. No, it
In
is.
the there's obviously other places with Derry in the word, but the Derry that is
In Maine.
inhabited by a clown in the sewer is made up.
Derry in Maine in the Stephen King-averse.
Okay, yes. The Stephen King cinematic universe.
It's also not... Yeah,
We've almost talked more about that than this.
I think it's made more for younger people than... Like, the movie is made for adults and it scares adults. I don't think this show is for them.
Cool. Do you know what scares adults? J-Lo's acting. So it's... Okay, it wasn't always bad, but there were some points where it was just like almost bad that I was like, wait. It was those moments where I was like, wait, the musical's meant to be bad. And then I was like, no, wait, is it? And then, no, is it?
It is.
I was very distracted.
I thought she was good for that role.
Okay.
I hope Diego Luna doesn't get typecast as a revolutionary after this and Andor.
Oh, that's what he's in.
Yeah. He's a
Right.
Star Wars guy.
Yes.
There were a few lines he said, and I was like, have I heard that in Andor? Because he is, yes, he's...
Was it I shit my
part of the-
pants?
It was, no, your underwear caught most of it. It was, I cringe every time you make fun of yourself, even though he didn't cringe.
Yeah, he didn't actually cringe.
Like, the camera was on him
and he didn't cringe.
when Louise said something, and he goes, oh, I cringe. Like, you didn't.
But that was more
not
like
20
cringe.
Yeah, it's not 2025. You don't just say cringe. In 1982, people cringed when they cringed.
You don't just say like cringe and lol.
Yeah.
You actually cringed and laughed out loud.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It was a pre-lol era.
Yep.
Anything else to say?
I don't have much else to say. What I will say is I think one of the other issues with it is that it's a political movie about political prisoners and Argentinian revolutionaries.
Yes.
Then it's a musical.
Yep.
Then it's a love story and a romance.
Okay.
And it just was maybe trying to do too much. And I don't think it quite nailed any of them.
I think you could have taken the romance out.
Yes.
I think if it didn't try to do the romance, it would have strengthened it. And it would have, I think if it had been a bit more of Louise coming around to see...
Especially as an informant.
Yes, coming around to see Valentine's point of view by telling the story of this village that is being terrorized by a mobster.
Yes.
And going, that is an in for Valentine to be like, oh, this is art imitating life. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, we're being fucking terrorized by a mobster right now in Argentina.
Yeah.
Argentina. Fuck. That rather than, and I did it for love because in the musical, the character played by Luis Molina sacrificed himself for the love of friendship.
Yes.
Not the love of penis. And so that could have then been a bit more directly mirroring.
Just friendship.
Yeah.
Mutual respect.
And an understanding.
They don't have anything in common at the start. They meet.
Yes.
Common ground.
They meet. And I think that would also have a bit of a parallel of like Aurora understanding the assistant and him understanding that a bit more.
Yes.
Not that we are rewriting a 40-year-old, 45-year-old novel. 40-year-old novel?
50 nearly, I think. Yeah. Anyway.
Well, it would have come out after
70s.
1983.
Well, no, because that's what I was confused by, because I thought the book or whatever was originally in the 70s. Because the first movie was like 1985.
Oh, yeah, 1976 novel. So a 2025 American musical drama film based on the 1992 stage musical, itself based on Manuel Puig's 1976 novel, which had previously been adapted in 1985.
Yeah, okay.
So, yes, that movie with William Hurt, Raul Julia.
Yeah.
Okay, so it went 76 novel, 85 movie, 92 musical, 2025 movie musical.
Yes.
Okay.
It was a box office bomb, according to Wikipedia.
This,
It says it was a box office bomb grossing $2 million against a budget of $30 million.
20 of that surely is Jennifer.
Yeah, but it's only been out for a month.
Yeah, but $2 million in a month.
Yeah, true. Whereas
This is not a
Wicked's
lot.
going to make that in a day.
That's just from you.
Yeah. I'm going to spend $2 million of money I don't have to watch Wicked.
You're going to see it more than once. Well, yes, you and a lot of people are going to see it more than once.
Yeah.
So that's our next movie, speaking of.
Wicked, good transition that was definitely intentional.
Well, our usual segments, icon. Is J-Lo a gay icon?
Yeah, J-Lo's a gay icon. She's not as much anymore. She's she's dipped like Katy Perry. Like Katy Perry's still around, but she's not up there anymore.
But it's not, I think that's just Jennifer Lopez's natural dipping.
Like
Katy Perry went to space and then kissed the ground. That's caused
and now
her
she's dating the Canadian Prime Minister.
cringe.
Yeah.
But also Diplo dated the Canadian Prime Minister,
fuck off,
apparently.
Diplo, you dickhead.
I'm over this people outing people thing.
But also I don't believe a word Diplo says.
No, I don't.
So that's fine.
So I think for Jennifer Lopez, it's just a little bit of a natural dip.
Yeah, and I think, well, it's because she's done some shit stuff.
Yeah, but is she an icon or a gay icon? Like, people can be icons. I don't know if she's as iconic in the gay community
she's
as
not.
some other singers.
No. But
So
you couldn't put anybody else in it.
no, not a Latina. There's not another Latina.
It's Shakira.
If you'd made the movie movie musical in 1992, would you have put Gloria Estefan in there?
Oh, 100%.
Who would have acted worse?
Look, I haven't seen Gloria Estefan act.
That's true.
So,
You probably also haven't seen Jennifer Lopez act.
well, I think I've seen her try.
Okay. We don't need to do the gayest moment. Obviously,
'Cause that
it's
was
when
when
they
they
have
had
the gay
sex.
sex. And could you make this movie gayer? It's pretty gay.
It's pretty gay.
I mean, like, in terms of gayness, he turns her straight. So
Yeah, that's the ultimate
it's
goal.
like
Sorry.
achievement. Achievement unlocked.
Woo!
And that's why he smiles when he dies. He's like, well, at least I got to turn her straight.
Yep.
Next week, we are watching Wicked, literally at the cinema,
Yes.
and then recording the episode.
Yeah.
So we might do a spoiler-free and a spoiler episode for that one. Because
Okay.
it's so close to when it's coming out.
Yeah.
We'll do an episode of our thoughts, and then we'll do a deeper analysis
Great.
of maybe the double. We are looking for somewhere where we can watch the original on a big screen. They haven't announced screenings of that
I haven't
yet.
seen any yet. I've seen Wizard of Oz.
If not, it'll just be on my TV.
Yeah, that's fine.
Maybe we should watch The Wiz as well. Just have a all Oz-related marathon.
Nah.
Wizard of Oz, The Wiz,
Return
Wicked
to
Part
Oz.
1. Oh, Return to Oz, sorry. Wicked Part 1. Sure. Can they remake Return to Oz?
Yeah.
I reckon John M. Chu, here you go,
That's your next thing.
and make it a musical.
Yep, and you can still have a sassy chicken. So it's fine.
I would love to hear a musical number about the electroshock therapy that Dorothy almost gets at the start. If you want to hear our review, go all the way back to episode 2
of Two Drink
Cinema when we were in Studio 1.
Yep.
It's a very
so much has
basic
happened.
setup.
Anyway.
So much has happened, including Kiss of the Spider-Woman.
Yep.
Did it need to be 2 hours and 8 minutes long?
No.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Rainbow Popcorn. We'll be back next week with Wicked for Good. And if you want to suggest a category for Christmas, we haven't come up with one yet.
No.
Jump in the Rainbow Popcorn, what's it called? Movie Club. Rainbow Popcorn Movie Club Facebook group. And we will hear from you there. Thank you, Brett.
Thank you, Lee.